is trying to come through the grey here for the afternoon session. Well, the ladies' finals were played here yesterday, and we have the highlights of the two semi-finals and the final for you at this time over the next 3 days. Now, this is the semi-final lineup. Maureen Bresnan against Pat Holt will start us off today. Tomorrow you'll be able to see Diane Hunt against Dilys Jackson. That's the match that we will see here in a few moments' time. Maureen against Pat Holt. And here are the details of Maureen. She's 58. She lives in Wirral on Merseyside, and she is a member of the Victoria Park Club. And her opponent is Pat Holt, who's 49. She plays for her hometown club of Great Harwood in Blackburn. So it's Maureen Bresnan against Pat Holt. A place in the final at stake. You'll be able to see that on Wednesday. Our commentators, Mike Leach, and he's joined in the box by Mary Ashcroft.
Now 15 inches behind again. Another excellent lead. Well, it has a big chance. What a good ball. I don't think she'll be short at it. And in fact, it's just turning away. Oh, Pat Holt, one in. Not much room for another, but she must go for it. She needs them. She's certainly gone for it. Rested her own. What a good bowl. Certainly got one. She may just have moved her own bowl out.
Just, Maureen. Yes. Pegs, please.
Terry Ashcroft, the referee, calling for pegs. The first time measures have been required.
Yeah, that Luke's favourite. She won against the two.
Mary Wilson on the right, and Greta Turner on the left.
Against the two reds, please.
Peggy won against two.
These girls are sisters. The sisters, they play at Lytham. Two local girls.
You touching? Touching and tight.
Okay.
That one first. You touch the ball, Greta.
Well, that one's in.
That's one.
Yeah. And this one looks the nearest.
Okay.
Yeah, two. Big round of applause from the crowd for a very brave second bowl there by Pat Holt, making two. Putting her now well in contention. 14-17. Very meticulous follow through there of Pat. Usually a sign that they like the ball when they stay on the mat admiring it. Just going to be about a yard short. In the way. Yes, and it's got Maureen. She's very uncertain. Standing on the mat. She's changed the wood over twice in her hand already. Decided to follow it, finger peg, and risk running into the back of it. Well, she won't do that, but it's forced her narrow and not won it. Big chance now for Pat to couple up and put more pressure on her opponent. She's certainly reached this time. If she can hit her own, she'll finish up with two good woods. Just scrape past. Made two. Now, Maureen's still thinking about whether or not she should be playing the other peg, and this time she's changed her peg. This is a very ambitious ball, and she's certainly reached. She's close to the jack. What a good bowl. Pat conceding that. That's 3 times in this game when Pat's been lying 2 good woods and Maureen's come with a great saver. (18-14). Front toucher on a difficult mark to a swinging thumb peg. Well, Pat very close. Perfect line. Just going to give up. A good second. Again, she's standing on the mat. She certainly gives it some thought as to whether or not she's playing the right peg. She's decided, I don't think there's any way she could knock Pat's bowl in any event, and she's decided to go up for another. Just given up, but it's balking. Now, Pat indicating she's going to strike. Now this should be interesting. Well, oh, she's struck. She's close. She's hit it. What a brilliant... If the jack stops on, she's in. If the jack stops on, it's going nearer and nearer the edge. Will it stay? It stopped. Rapturous applause. A brilliant bowl.
I think Pat surprised herself then, Mike. But it's obviously it was well worth a try at that stage of the game. It was a very, very important chalk.
Well, the game had nearly gone if she missed that, but what a brilliant strike. Now, how nice to see Maureen smiling, even though really it was a bit of a sickener for her to have a front toucher beaten. Now Pat going full corners now. This is a tremendous distance. Virtually a full 60 yards from mat to jack. And what a lead! And what a lead! No, as you can see, Maureen's missed the land. Yeah, there's a few people who'd missed the land there. You could give Brian Duncan a few bowls at that Pat's lead and he wouldn't beat it. Now can she couple up? It's not looking quite the same pace as her first. It's not going to be bad. Not going to be bad. 2 good bowls. Back in the game if she counts these. Can Maureen find yet another brilliant bowl when she lies 2 down? She's close. Yeah, Pat's had a good look, decided she's only won. 16-18 now. Presumably going to come back in the corner. I imagine she's going to come back finger peg as well. Been absolutely consistent every time. Pat has had the jack, she's gone finger, and every time Maureen's had it, she's gone thumb. Not quite in the full corner, but still a long, long way. Nice, easy style. Obviously no trouble reaching. The green is running well, and this bowl, she's just overplayed it, that's all. That ball, Mary, it's actually gone 2 yards past the jack, but it was really only about 18 inches overplay.
Yes, it's running fast in this corner. I think Jack Lee and his staff have done an absolutely marvellous job on the green from what it was at the beginning of the season, and it looks as if it's a pleasure to play on. Really does. Effortless to reach the corners, Mike.
Seems to be. These girls certainly seem to have no trouble. No. Will it reach? The crowd not sure whether it's going to reach or not, and it's just giving up. Oh. Maureen lying in with one. Chance to be all but now. Land looks right. Yes. What a good bowl this is.
They're both county bowlers, Mike. Maureen plays for Wirral County and Pat plays for North Lancs and Fylde. So really they've had a lot of experience on, on this type of game. And they're certainly playing up to county standard, aren't they?
They certainly
Credit.
are. No sign of nerves, neither of them seems worried about the occasion. There's a big crowd here. Not quite as big as for the final day of the Waterloo itself, but still a big crowd. 2016, good lead needed, and I think she's slipped up. Length's right. Just about 5 feet wide. I expect Pat to beat this. Much better land. Will it reach? This game's not dead yet. Because somehow I don't think that this is going to win. It's going to give up. Perfect line. She's looking at that anxiously, and rightly so, because she slipped up. She had a big chance for 2 there, only 1. 17-20. Now, 17-20. Been a long game. Been on the green, these two, for the best part now of 3/4 of an hour. And when you consider that one of them only had to score 16, that's a remarkable length of time. Now, for the first time, a change. Pat's led out thumb peg. But I'm afraid that it's the worst lead she's made. Big chance now for Maureen. Well, it's running, but it's still going to be short. It's going to be about a yard off. But she lies game with that. Now, much better bowl here from Pat. Brilliant. Brilliant ball under pressure. Maureen still playing thumb peg. Her own ball just balking her. Can she pass it? Just passed it on the narrow side and gone out. $18.20. Still Pat can't get up at this end, but if she gets in this end, they'll be going for game together. And it's always seemed like a game that was going to finish close. Now, what sort of lead can she make this time?
Mike, it's a good lead. It's a good lead. I wouldn't like to forecast who's going to win this match.
No. Certainly if Pat gets in here, it's absolutely even money. Maureen's favourite at the moment, of course, because she can get up. And the crowd think it's short. And they're just right. It's just given up. The road to the Jack open. She can just play a good wood here. She can really close out this end on Maureen. This time she's overreached. Will it stop in time to get another? Not quite. But having said that, that wood could still come into play if Maureen overreaches, which she's likely to do. Well, she's said, will it win? Will it win? No, it's hit wrong. Oh, look at some of the crowd getting very excited. Maureen managing a wry smile, I think, there. Hit the other side of that bowl, should have won. 19-20 now. Anybody's game. That shortening the length now. The sort of length that she started off the game playing. Well, the road looks right. The road looks absolutely right. Just trickling past, yeah. They're already saying run away in the crowd. It's going to give up. It's going to give up. Now, will Pat lie game now? 2 ends ago, Maureen was the one lying game with a wood a yard short. She's still found time for a word with somebody in the crowd then, Maureen. Well, I think she's slipped up. I don't think she's got one. Well, that's taken all the pressure off Maureen Bresnan now. I would expect her to beat this now. It's trickling out. Oh! Well, Pat's wafted it out. Do they allow that, Mary, at this women's game?
I think she's getting carried away. I mean, God, 20 across.
20 across.
Well, now then. What a dramatic game it's been. 20 all. Pat Holt leading out. Just, I think, a bit of pressure showing there on both players at the last end.
It's the finish that the crowd love. It really is, and very tense on the players and their particular markers.
Well, what sort of lead has she made? The lead's crucial. Well, they're shouting run away. It's not going to be much short.
She likes it, I'll tell you.
It's a brilliant lead. Well, Maureen, whatever else she does, she must reach. and she has done. She's given it a chance. Just going to go too far, but it's going to be in a good position. Now, it's at times like this that you need a cool head. It's very important for Pat to get another, even though she only needs one. Because if she doesn't get another, Maureen can strike out a winning bowl. So it's absolutely crucial. And she's done it. She's nearly beaten her first. Oh, well, that's really
Brilliant.
the only thing I think Maureen can do now is to play well through. If she connects with the first bowl, if she connects with it, she could count the end yet. Just missed it.
What a good game. Marvellous play.
And so in the first semi-final, Pat Holt wins in the most dramatic of finishes, 21 against Maureen Bresnan, 20.
Fabulous comeback from Pat Holt, as good as anything we've seen here today so far. Pat Holt then through to the final, 21-20, where she'll meet the winner of tomorrow's semi-final, Diana Hunt against Dilys Jackson. Now, it was an interesting match, and also a debut for Mike Leach as a commentator. Great game though, Mike. What a match to start your career with.
Certainly was. Easy game to commentate on. It was a wonderful game, but the quality of play and the sportsmanship were absolutely top class.
We've started our transmissions again with the 21-20. I hope that augurs well for what's to come.
Well, yeah, it's going to be a hard act to follow though, isn't it?
It is indeed. Well, let's just recap on